Ciao belly, how is everyone out there? Drop a comment down here. Let's be part of the community. Join in, hit subscribe right now. Today we have a new studio light, LED studio light. This is the Viltrox Ninja 10B. B stands for bicolor. We're gonna check the specs and dive into it right after the intro. All right, welcome to the channel once again. As I mentioned, we got this LED light by Viltrox. This is a 120 watt LED light. It comes in two different versions, the 10 and the 10 by. So the 10 by, as I mentioned, is the bicolor. So you can cover different light temperature from 28 to 6800 Kelvin. The Ninja 10, the normal Ninja 10, is just a daylight at 5600 Kelvin. And as always, you might know we've got some timestamps to cover that you can find in the description tab. We're gonna start with the unboxing, what you find when you receive the light. And as always, I start with the padded case. Look how lovely that is. Really nice. Different compartments in there. And in here, you will fit, of course, the light, Ninja 10 or Ninja 10 by. We have a reflector here at the front. We have the power cable and also a support for the power cable, which is very, very cool, very handy. Yeah, there's a tiny mount for that, for the stand. And then we receive the handle that can support an extra V-mount battery to power the light via the battery. This kit also comes with a softbox that wasn't sent to me because of custom fees problems from China, but yeah, in the kit I have, you will receive it. And actually you can find different kits on the Viltrox website, so go and check them out, different prices. The one I just mentioned here comes at the price of $387, and it's the most expensive one. Then you can go for cheaper ones without some of the accessories. All the links in the description tab once again. Let's talk about the dimensions and the weight of the light in case you're thinking about portability. It measures 275 millimeters by 126 millimeters by 142. That's the thickness of the light. In terms of weight, it comes to 517.7 grams. The build is quite nice, very similar to the Ninja 300, which I reviewed in the past probably a couple of years, so go and check them out, the link up here once again. It's aluminum alloy and a bit of plastic, of course, especially at the back for here around the menu, but also the actual mount at the front, it's made of plastic. We have a nice rosette knob here on the side, which is very strong, even if you want to put some bigger soft boxes. I'm pretty sure it will hold also a 90 centimeter soft box, for instance. In terms of mounting the light, we have the support here with two different holes. So we can place the light vertically, as you can see right there. But also we have at the back another hole on the actual mount, so the light can be placed in a horizontal position. So we just take it out and place it horizontally, like so. At the back we have a display, digital display. Let's turn it on so you can actually see it. You can probably hear the fan already. We're going to talk about that. Digital display, it's not in color. It's just a blue screen basically. Right there. There's a cooling system, which is just a fan inside, and it's visible underneath the light. And actually you can see through, which is great, which means there's a lot of air going through the light and cooling down the equipment. As I'm showing you the fan, I don't think it's the quietest fan actually. Apparently there are different modes, 3 different modes for the fan, 3 different speeds, but still I couldn't manage to see any difference, and this is how it sounds.
So I'm not sure if it's the right light to have nearby as a key light, for example. Probably good for a fill light, hair light, or for product photography and videography where you don't need to record the audio. That's my experience so far. In terms of menu, it's very simple. At the back, you will have the power button and then just a menu and the dimmer, which is a knob, and you've got the input for the power cable. The mount, which I mentioned before, made of plastic. This is a standard size Bowens mount, so you can adapt all your soft boxes and accessory you already have, if you do have them, with the Bowens mount, which is great because some companies now are just making their own mounts, so you have to purchase their supports, the diffusers and soft boxes. But this is universal, it's standard all over the world, so plus for the Ninja 10. Also, we talked about the power cable. That's one of the options to power our light. It's quite a long cable. I would say it's around 3-4 meters, more or less. But what I liked is the support it comes with. It's like a table mount, basically. So you can place it literally anywhere. You've got a knob that unscrews the long screw here. So you can put it on a table or simply on a stand. So your cable will not float in the air and it will not put any weight on the actual input, which sometimes can damage the port. So that's very helpful, I think. The second way to power the light is the handle, which I mentioned before, with the V-mount plate. So these two things attach to one another simply by this screw here. The light can fit on top of the mount. We simply screw it there. With the V-mount battery that doesn't come with the light, so you need to purchase it separately. You slide it into your mount. Power is going through the battery to the light. Bang. So it's very cool again for portability if you're shooting outdoors, if you don't want to carry, a lot of stuff, if you don't have the chance to connect your power cables, there you go. The handle, of course, can be mounted on a stand as well. Controls. We talked about those. They are on the light. You got the knob, you go through the settings. You can change the temperature because this is the by version of the light. So we can go again from 28 to 6800 Kelvin degrees. And I'm going to show you the difference. So if you look at the background here, now we are at, this is actually 6% of the light. We're going to test it. I'm going to show you 6200 Kelvin degrees. So if we go a bit warmer, there you go. Wow, you can really go orange. This is 28. It's great to have a bicolor light because you can really match basically all the hours of the day. And this is 6800 Kelvin degrees. Quite cold. Here we also have effects. We got 10 different effects on the buy version and only 6 on the normal Ninja 10. We go in the menu and there you go. You got some effects going on there. You can go through candlelight or lighting, paparazzi, SOS, all these different things if you want to reproduce some effects in your film or video. Then we got different groups and channels because you can group different lights at the same time and control different lights at the same time. The light can be controlled via the controls on the light itself, but also via an app or the remote control. Okay, testing the light. I can't really test the light, unfortunately, as a studio light because I haven't been sent the softbox, so it would be quite harsh on my face, but I can give you an idea of the power of the light. I'm gonna actually take the reflector off for a second. That's how simple it is to take it off. And if we look at the background, this is now 6%. Let's go to 100 step by step. And then I write here the settings of my camera as well, so you have an idea of what I'm using. And that's already overexposed. At the back, we are 80%. Wow, okay. This is really good. You can reflect the light to maybe from a wall and recreate a daylight situation if you wanted to. So if I face the light forward like so, that can give you an idea of day. Let me change the temperature. I could literally be, you know, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon filming in my room if you didn't see the light. I'm going to turn it off and you will see the difference. And you can probably hear the fan as well. Look at this. It really looks like day. And with the reflector, you can use it more as a spotlight, but also increase the power of the light because it's concentrated in one spot. And there you go. 100% so overexposed. There you go. By the way, I'm collecting the toys from the 80s Musk Kenner. If you guys have some, you want to sell it, get in touch. I'm your man. But there you go. So I guess that's it for this light, for this review. I hope it helped out. If you're thinking, or if you've seen the Ninja 10 somewhere, you wanted to know more about it, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. There's a lot of stuff on my channel in terms of camera gear, content production, tips, tutorials, video editing, whatever is related to the content creation. So I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go and check it out. Mamo Air. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.